This is Mr. Oman. We're going to be drawing our classroom today using Autodesk Revit software. Go ahead and open up Autodesk Revit from your Start menu. I already have it open here on my screen, and I've got Canvas open. I just downloaded the template file to get us started from Canvas, and I'm going to be opening that up here on Revit like you see. This has all of the furniture that you'll need to draw the classroom. Okay, we'll be putting tables, chairs, computers, base cabinets, countertops, wall cabinets. We'll put a floor in the classroom, and we'll paint the walls. All right, we'll start off in the Architecture tab. And would you draw a 35-foot 0-inch wall from left to right on your screen? We'll go straight down 4 feet and to the right 5 feet. Down 21 feet. To the left 40 feet, and you can close it off. Feel free to rewind, pause and rewind if you need to see that again. 35, 4, 5, 21, 40, and 25 feet. Place 4 doors in the classroom. Then we'll use the component tool. We'll start placing tables. There are 20 tables in the classroom. Use your spacebar to rotate these before you set them down with the left click of your mouse. Notice the groups of 5 here that I'm placing them in. I'll repeat that group of 5 2 more times for the first 15 tables. Similar to what you see. I'm not worried about exact placement. Just take a pretty good estimate of where you believe these are in the room. But do groups of 5 like this, and then there's 5 more over here on this wall. 2 of them close together, 1 single, and then 2 more. And this very last one is my teacher desk right there. Okay, back in component, click on your properties menu and scroll all the way up. Near the top, we're looking for the brewer chair. It's yellow. Click on that. You can use your space bar to rotate it. Put 2 of them at each table. Zoom in. Sometimes zooming in makes it easier to place things accurately. And I'm zooming in with the wheel of my mouse, and I'm using the space bar to spin these chairs around and to make them look like they've been pushed in under the table. So there are 34 chairs in the room. Take your time and get these placed like so. Somehow one of my tables, I don't know what I did there, but somehow I'm missing one. I'll come back and add that in a moment. All right, there's the last of our chairs. Let me grab a table again, get that fixed up. See, I missed a chair again too. Huh. So I'll go back and grab that chair. And then we should be done with that furniture. Okay, I'm going to double click on our 3D view here from our project browser. I'm then going to go up to the View tab and click Tile Views over on the right side. This way I can get both views showing. You can see if I'm on track in both views. I still want to do all my work in the first floor plan on the right, but I can just keep an eye on what's going on the left in 3D. Do as little work as possible in 3D. There's a few things you have to do, like painting, but for the most part, do most of your work in your first floor plan. All right, I'm going to place my computers. Okay, it's important that you set the offset from host to be 30 inches high. Just set that over there on the left side in the properties menu. By doing that, that allows me to get the computers to appear like they're on the table. When I click, if you do not set it at 30 inches, they'll land on the floor underneath the table and out of sight. So I'm going to place my 34 computers now for you. You can do the same thing with me. And I'm going to rotate that computer using the rotate command. I misplaced a couple of them, so we'll get those situated just right. And I selected that one and I nudged it with my arrow keys on my keyboard. A few more to rotate here. All right, we're going to draw the floor command now. From the architecture tab, I clicked on the floor command and I used the line tool. Selected that. Not boundary line, but the actual line tool. Notice where I selected those. Right now I'm clicking on all of the outside corners. I'm tracing the room and I'm going to finish it off by clicking right where I started, so I have a perfectly closed shape. Anything but that will produce an error, so make sure you have a perfectly closed shape, no extra lines at all. Okay, that's how you draw a floor. Okay, if you want to put tiles on that later with the paint tool, you can. All right, right now we're going to jump into our furniture in the back of the room. We're going to be placing our base cabinets. Turn the room around in 3D so we can see it happen a little better. But I'm going to do my work over in the first floor plan so I can get it right on target. There it is. So again, that's me in the right view, but I'm watching the 3D view on the left. Not sure what happened there. It seemed like a glitch when I clicked that one. Let's try that again. Yeah, it was acting a little glitchy there. Anyways, I'll nudge this one over with the arrow keys. And there's our 3 base cabinets. Those are all 36 inches. All right, next up we'll grab a countertop. So I'll place the countertop in the floor plan view, and notice the blue arrows that show up over in the first floor view. You can grab those and stretch them and change their size. That does not happen over in 3D. So make sure that's a first floor view thing that you do. Get those to fit over all three of those cabinets. Now for the upper cabinets that go on the wall, so scroll down to the letter U in your properties list and place three of those side by side. Again, I'm doing this over in the first floor view, but watching it happen in 3D to make sure it's right. And finally, we're going to paint our walls. Go to the Modify tab, look for the black hammer. Right above the hammer is the paint tool. Search for paint in the material browser. And it takes a moment for these color previews to show up. If you hover over them, you can see what color they say. Pick colors that you like, paint whatever you want. You don't have to pick the same thing that I do here. And this will take you to the end of your project. So click on your colors and then click on the wall. And the color should appear. And this is something you do in the 3D view, because you can see the side of the walls. Make an accent wall here. I'll paint just one color different. Everything else is red. Accent will be tan, and on the outside, sure, I'll throw some tan out there. Paint whatever colors you like, though. All right, and there's our classroom. Please take a picture of your work, take a screenshot, and submit that on Canvas for credit.